All right, so property values are going up because the Haitians are paying above market rent on time with money. But money that they've earned from taking black jobs. I guess we're from the J.D. Vance campaign. That's our official model. So let me see. Okay, it has come to our attention some of these Haitians are citizens and registered to vote, and we wish we knew about that before we started the whole cats and dogs thing. Yes, Medicare, welfare, food stamps, homeless services, these are all programs we've been trying to cut for decades. And now immigrants are using them to become functional tax-paying citizens.
About different things, and people fail to realize about our children. Many of our children are messed up with their schooling talking about a bomb threat. Y'all don't know how serious this is, Rob, about our children. I don't know how many of y'all got kids up there, but think about our kids being threatened with bomb threats, okay? I would like to know an answer today, tonight, tomorrow, next year, or however you want to do it. What are we going to do? You got so many kids are getting counseling now for their bomb threats. Something we never had in Springfield. And like somebody said, the school do need some kind of thing when people come into the school to check out everything and check out our children. Don't wait till something happens and say, well, we was unaware of it. We didn't know nothing about it. We all taxpayers here too. Also, I need to know, who do I talk to about signing up my child for the free driving lessons that is being set for certain people, whatever they say, but we want everybody to get free driver's lessons. You got teenagers wanting to drive. Them driving lessons are $500 to $600. We need our kids to learn how to drive too, and we want it to be free. Also, I want to know, our governor is saying he's sending $2.5 million to Springfield. Why is he sending it now? And where's that money going? Where is that money going? If it's helping our children, all the kids here, how many schools we got? 18, 19 schools? 17. Every last one of them kids needs some mental help. Need help. Half of these kids don't want to go to school. One of y'all was on TV talk, or the superintendent was talking about, your parents need to bring your kids back to school. Why? They've been threatened. If they've been threatened, we've been threatened. And something needs to be done about it. Don't wait till something happens and then, oh, we need to do something about it now. Thank you.
Been preluded by Tim and Eric, and some rather interesting profane remarks. I was going to make a joke about how my anxiety meds weren't going to work tonight because I'm terrified of public speaking. However, the proceedings of tonight have made what I'm about to say a lot easier. So, I want to make something very clear. I don't do this. I wanted to just kind of save myself. I'm a very anxious person. But lately, I can't do that anymore. I wanted to address a couple of remarks that have been made here tonight. I was originally going to make a prepared statement because I'm the type of person who likes to think that she sounds smart. So I wanted to prepare a statement. I had in my mind, I was going to give an Aaron Sorkin-esque speech and change the world, but of course that's not how anything works. Instead, you get this. First of all, I want to respectfully address the comment, Mayor Ruse, that you made regarding how this has all been a distraction. I recognize that what you meant by that was well-intentioned. However, this is not a distraction. This is the issue. This is the issue that is facing the country, and it has been for the last, every election cycle since COVID. Now, facing our country today is what has been defined as a culture war, but it's not. What it is a war between a variety of factions that have each tried to find meaning in a world that is spiraling out of control. And unfortunately, that meaning appears to be bigotry for many. Not just bigotry, but it appears to be complicitness with bigotry, justifications of bigotry. And, sorry. It is mind-blowing to me that a group like the Haitian immigrants in this community have to appeal to patriotism, that they have to invoke their military service, that we have to make up justifications about how they're good workers for them to be treated with baseline humanity. It is mind-blowing to me that is required of us. Not of us, of them. Sorry, of them, but that is required of them. I'm not making demands of the commission because I know your powers are limited. I know that this has become a platform for so much more than just our community. So this is a message not just to you, but to the powers that be for the state and the... God damn it.
Oh, what you got?
The time is now for all of goodwill to come to the aid of our community. And we cannot just say we disavow fascism. We have to take action. We have to stand with, and we have to stand against. Words are not enough. We must take action. Thank you.
Josh Brewer.
Thank you very much, Gary.
We are not going back! We are not going back! We are not going back! No more!
Not just a protest by Haitians. This is a protest by every good-minded member of Long Island who believes that Mr. Trump's racist comments against the Haitian community need to be addressed.
Haitian vote! Starving for conversation in this country. Right? We've been told, mostly by the media, to shut up, sit down, do as you're told, to sweep it under the rug, or else you're guilty of some sin. And I just think that the truth in this country is we don't have to agree on everything. We really don't. We never have in America. But the beauty of this country is we should be able to talk about it in the open. And that's what we're going to do tonight. Have an open conversation, unfiltered. We got 2 ground rules for tonight. I think there's people here who probably disagree with some of my views, people who agree with some of my views, but our ground rules for tonight is honesty and respect for your fellow citizens. Be honest, don't censor yourself, but be respectful, even to those who disagree with me or you or anybody else. That's how we're going to get our country back. I met earlier today with a group of Haitians here. I met with the city management. I wanted to come see with my own eyes because I don't really trust the media anymore. We've been taught not to, okay? We've been taught not to. We invited them, but that doesn't mean we have to trust them. And if you actually want to trust the people of this country, the best way to do it is to speak directly to them without filters. I'll share with you what my perspectives are. Coming out of some of those meetings with members of the Haitian community, leaders from that community, city officials, here's my takeaway. There's about 70,000 people now in Springfield. And by the way, people ask me, why'd you come to Springfield? One of the media networks, MSNBC last night, said, I'm descending on Springfield to do this event. So I guess it's a fair question. Why are you here in Springfield? I grew up an hour from here. I live less than an hour from here now. I actually spent a lot of time in Springfield growing up. Anybody been to Mike and Rosie's? Okay. I've had more subs there probably most of you here. We used to play in Wittenberg every summer. I had a tennis program I would participate in. I've got aunts, uncles that have lived here, still live here. So this is close to home for me. And if an issue of national significance is happening in my backyard, no, I'm not going to turn my back. I want to actually see what we can do that's positive for this community. But one of the things I've learned, here's my view, is that I don't actually blame any of the 70,000 people in Springfield for the mess in Springfield. That includes the 50,000 people like my family members or others of you who have lived here for a long time or for generations. After meeting with a bunch of them today, I don't even blame the 12 to 20,000, most of them certainly, I don't blame most of them, the Haitian migrants who were brought here by unconscionable means. I blame the federal policies that are responsible for what's going on in this city. And that's what we're going to talk about tonight. We're going to talk about it in an unfiltered way. People are angry. Let's acknowledge that. You're not going to deny, you're not going to fix that problem by saying, don't be angry. That doesn't work. You're going to acknowledge the reason why people are angry. Here's some hard facts. Right? This is not narrative. It's not fanning flames. It's just fact, okay? Hard facts are, this is a city with twice the poverty level of the national average. This is a city where since 2020, in the last several years, sometimes in the last couple of years, you've had carjackings and car thefts go up by 50%. You've had shoplifting go up by 100%. You have seen a rise in communicable diseases. That's real. Those are facts. They're not deniable. The traffic-related incidents, those aren't quantifiable, or maybe they are, but I don't have the facts on that. But undoubtedly, there have been some wounds in this community dating back to last year. And out of respect to the family, I'm not going to go into the details of it, but I know this community has been through a lot. And so we're not going to sweep that under the rug. But the question is, how do we channel that anger to actually do what's right, both for Springfield and for this country? So I have a bias. I'll put it on the table at the beginning. And I shared this with the Haitian groups I met with earlier today, too. We got to ask the question of what is the right legal immigration policy to this country. I'm dead set against illegal immigration. If your first act of entering this country breaks the law, you should not be able to enter this country, okay? That's not debatable.